بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Right. Laylatul Qadr. Is it on the 27th of Ramadan? And how can I prepare? Allahu Akbar. Very spiritual questions we're taking a look at. Allah, look at the spirituality is resonating in this room. Right, so Laylatul Qadr, the night of power. The thing is that there are up to, Ibn Hajj al-Asqalani in his commentary on Bukhari says there's up to 40 opinions on when Laylatul Qadr actually is. So, and they span all sorts to the fact that it's not even in Ramadan. You get opinions like that, the fact that it goes through certain parts of the year, the fact that, but then you get certain popular opinions, okay. The question is it on the 27th of Ramadan? Now the hadith, which is in Sahih al-Bukhari, the Prophet ﷺ said, تَحَرُّ لَيْلَةَ الْقَدْرِ فِي الْعَشْرِ الْأَوَاخِرِ مِنْ رَمَضَانِ. That seek out Laylatul Qadr in the final 10 nights, but in the odd, it says in the riwayat, fil witr, okay, in the actual odd nights, min al-ashr al-awakhir, of the last 10 days of Ramadan. Okay, so we understand that the Prophet ﷺ in the hadith is guiding us towards the odd nights of the last ashara of Ramadan. So, but what has become popular, there are transmissions from some Sahaba like Ibn Abbas radiallahu an, from Muawiyah radiallahu an, and from some other Sahaba saying that it was on the 27th night. And some of these Sahaba were incredibly certain of this as well. They felt very strongly about it. And it is the transmitted understanding of people like Imam Abu Hanifa. It is also the view of, or one of the views presented of Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. And as I mentioned, some of the Sahaba, and it's very popular amongst cultures, the 27th night. So people tend to just say it is Laylatul Qadr, although in all honesty, I think it's difficult saying that. And I think generally, it may be any, my personal understanding, like that of some of the ulama, that it is in the odd nights of the final 10 days, but it may vary from year to year. That's one of the understandings, and I feel that's something I personally am inclined to, that I feel that it may vary from year to year. So what should people do in it? What should they do? As usual, Netflix. The thing is, people should, the key thing, you see, it's not, we don't actually have a prescribed kind of act of worship of what we should be doing. Making dua, seeking forgiveness, remembrance, contemplation. But the things that come very specifically in the ahadith are making dua and seeking forgiveness. Things like this are very, they are mentioned explicitly in the ahadith. If people can pray, then they pray, but you shouldn't, I mean, whatever you can do, can being the operative word here, okay? Just, we have a key speller and a tajweed expert in our midst, so I'm just trying to make sure I pronounce can correctly. Qan. Qan. Right, the thing is that. So the thing is now, so it shouldn't, what you shouldn't do is overexert yourself either. You shouldn't do things in general where you think, okay, I'm going to pray 500 nafal. The Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith, alaykum min al-amali ma tutiqun. Take from the actions what you are capable of. لَن يُشَادَّ هَذَا الدِّينَ أَحَدٌ إِلَّا غَلَبَ. Anybody who tries to overdo something in this deen will be broken by it. Okay, so just as a word of advice. So, okay, hope that helps. Next question.